There's lots happening in the Academy next year. It's only going to be open for 7 months and it's going to culminate in the virtual retreat as it does every year. For me, really exciting. It's really different. It's a way of making sure that the other stuff in your business is up and running and being actioned.
Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, coaches, and practitioners. This podcast responds directly to the needs of you, the practicing natural therapist. We have interviews during the holiday season and business and mindset support each week, so you'll get the variety you need to enjoy and stay motivated in your practice. Don't forget to subscribe to receive the weekly episodes. And if you want to connect with me, always check the show notes because that's where you'll find the links to book appointments and, of course, to join the Academy, the membership group where there's constant connection and community with like-minded practitioners. Now, let's get started.
Hello, and welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the Bite Size Podcast. How the devil are you? Can you believe that the year is about to end? I cannot. I am stunned beyond belief. This year has gone so quickly. So much has happened this year. Delightfully, I've been able to go overseas. I've been able to do lots of things. I've taken up pottery. I'm actually getting quite good at it, I've got to say. So I thought, end of year, let's have a personal reflection on the year, on the clients, on the mentees, and on the things that I've done. And I'd like you to have a reflection as well on your year, because now really is the time to get that journal out and have a really good reflection on what has gone on. And we need to set it, if we haven't already, you should have already set a load of intentions for 2024. But if you haven't, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to be looking back and going, well, this went well, that went badly. I won't do that again. I will do this again. And my intention is for the future to go forward doing X. All right? Because we want to know what were those biggest wins for 2023 going into 2024. What were the biggest wins? Were you really successful at? What did you have a really good time doing? Because that's going to be a success. You know, you really enjoyed a particular thing. What was it in 2023? There's bound to be more than one thing. Write them down, list them. And of course, there's the flip side. What hasn't gone as well as you hoped? We do need to figure out over the year what didn't go as well as we hoped. Especially, here I am saying you should have already planned 2024 already. You should have done your dates and times and all the rest of it and decided what's going out through the year. That's what I always do in October. So I know my future plan is set. I'm pretty good to go. But obviously things change. And if I had done something, say my retreat hadn't gone as well as it had, maybe I wouldn't have one next year. Maybe I wouldn't have one in 2024. Maybe I'd say, you know what? Let's quit while we're ahead. As it is, 2024 will probably be most definitely will be the last one because we've decided to sell our house in 2025. So I can't be in the middle of showing a house and running a retreat. It's just not going to work. So then I'm like, well, will I do something different? I have to think about that. But that's 2025. So is 2024's retreat going to be different? How will it be different? I reviewed everyone. I sent them a type form, what worked, what didn't work. So they were able to tell me. In all of my courses, I try to connect with everybody who's doing the course. I have chats with everybody so I know where they're at, what they're doing, and how I can help them. So when we think about our goals, yes, we were goal setting in October for 2024, but there might have been something in this last quarter that changes next year's goals, changes what's happening in 2024, changes the way you're going to approach 2024. Because how do we create that client-centric approach? How do we make sure that our clients are getting everything they need from us and we're getting what we need from our business? It's not just about them, it's about us too. If we're not enjoying our business, we're not going to do it for much longer. I don't see a lot of clients now simply because I go away a lot. My husband is close to retirement. Our lives are changing. So that's very evident in what I do, my approach to everything that I do. I wasn't looking to retire, but now I am actually looking to retirement because he is looking to retirement, and that's changing our focus as a couple. So what's changing as you move forward? What's different? The kids grow up, things change, you change, your life changes. If you don't have children, It might be that you want to travel more. It might be that you want to only work the mornings. What is it you want to do? What is it that's changed in this last quarter that means 2024 is going to be different? So that we can really get that business working in the way we want it to work. That's really, really important. How do you want to work with your client? Personally, I block out an hour for every single client in my calendar, but first appointments they're gone in an hour, follow-up appointments, 45 minutes to half an hour. And that gives me half an hour at the end of that appointment to do what I need to do. Send out their script or whatever it is, send out the care plan, whatever it is that they need. It means I can do that. So what's going to help you to create client-centric business? We need to embrace the year ahead, and we need to think about our mindset and our client's mindset, about timings, about KPIs that we talked about the other week. We need to think about what's gone on in 2023 to make 2024 even better. And maybe 2023 was an utter disaster. Who knows? Maybe you haven't even seen a client this year for so many multiple nightmarish reasons. Or maybe you started the year off well and it just took a nosedive. Maybe you started the year off badly and it has skyrocketed as the year has gone on. How can we build on that success, or how can we dig us out of the hole and get started again? Let me know. Email me. You probably need a bit of support right now, and that's totally cool because we need support all the time. And we should have support. I work with people one-to-one in my 90-day program, but I have groups. I have the Monday group running. And the Monday group is amazing because those people in that Monday group, they can ask business questions and clinical questions. There's a messenger chat and they can connect on messenger chat that's running all the time. We meet 3 Monday lunchtimes a month and we have the messenger chat ongoing. The messenger chat's been running for 4 years, something like that. I had another messenger chat, then I created a new one, and now I can't get rid of this one because there's just so much content in there for everybody that's in the group. So what do you need to goal set? What support do you need? Do you need to join one of my groups for 2024? I have $200 a month, one client, and you've got access to me and you've got access to some incredible other practitioners for your clinical questions and your business questions. So naturopaths and nutritionists, that's for. And the other groups, the Academy, 2024 is going to be really cool. We're setting out a program in 2024 to really be able to help you to make sure that you're on the right track with getting all your systems in place. We've done these things in the past, right, in the Academy, but it's going to be changed up a lot. It's going to be a lot more, it's just going to be different. It's going to be different. Lead magnets, opt-in pages. What about those nurture sequences, those emails? The words are going to be there for you. The scripts are going to be there for you. So how to get that social media stuff up, what we need to have in it. Then we've got webinar, how to write a webinar. I've got all of that, what you do on each page, when you say what in a webinar. So all the promo posts, the systems, how to create a challenge, get a challenge out to your community, those automations and how to validate that program if you want to, or that package if you prefer. So there's lots happening in the Academy next year. It's only going to be open for 7 months and it's going to culminate in the virtual retreat as it does every year. For me, really exciting. It's really different. It's a way of making sure that the other stuff in your business is up and running and being actioned. Whereas the Monday group is, we ask people have business questions. Of course they do. You can't be you can't be any sort of mentor if you can't do both business and clinical. Oh, that's not true. Lots of people are just business or just clinical, but I need to be able to answer your questions basically. And so that's a great way of connecting, and those people are in the Academy as well. So some people will do what's in the Academy work and some people won't. But it means that we can get those systems up and running for you, those alternative systems that can be on autopilot. And that's what we want, a bit of autopilot in this life, don't we? We want auto responses. We want the emails for Black Friday. We want the stuff without having to reinvent the wheel every single day. And it leaves us the time to be able to work in the way we want to work with our clients, in the system that suits us the best. So have a good think. What are your goals for 2024? What would you like to implement and get in place? What do you need to discuss with me, and how can I help you? I hope you have a brilliant rest of the year. And I look forward to catching up with you on the next podcast, which, if I'm counting it right, will be in the new year. Oh no, there's the interim one. There's the one in between, isn't there? But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do in that one. Sing ho, ho, ho. Have a good one, yeah? And connect with me. If you need help and support, connect. Now is your opportunity to just go, yeah, you know what? I'm listening to a podcast. It's time I did something because it's 2024. It's time to put my best foot forward and get the help that I need and the support that I need. So book a focus call, get in contact. Let's do this. So have a brilliant one, and I look forward to catching up with you really soon. See ya.
Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for the weekly episodes. If you'd like even more support and learning, then the Academy is for you. Here you'll find part 2 of the herbal discussions, more clinical learning, and case studies to support your clients in practice. Bye for now.